High earners of antiwork, what is your motivation for browsing or contributing to this sub? I remember where I come from. Just because we have high incomes doesn't mean we have a good relationship with employers and that we want to be disrespected at work or made to put in 80 hours per week. I want everyone to be where I am. My high income is because of a union. I wouldn't be high income if it weren't for collective bargaining. As a committed leftist, I am interested in systematic change. I want everybody to be better off. And though I make decent enough money, I want to live in a world where everybody lives at an acceptable standard of living with their basic needs met. Until all workers are treated fairly, the fight is not over, no matter how well I may or may not be doing. Reading our anti-work reminds to value myself and fight for what I deserve. I'm by no means well off, but considering future job changes, I've far too often accepted what I was told and never pushed for myself. And my kids and stepkids will work one day. I'm here to learn how to teach them to do better than I did. Because no one in the USA is more than one mistake and a run of bad luck from a cardboard box home. Because 1. I want to know what my employees are really thinking, feeling, and going through. 2. I want to understand the world my kids are trying to survive in. Just because I earn a lot doesn't mean I like the job or that I have to work. Still feel undervalued and do not like my job. Working in a very high-stress industry and on the lower end of the pecking order for management. They're all scum and I don't trust them. I just save face at work and smile, open mouth smile. Just because I earn well doesn't mean I have a positive relationship with my work. In fact, it's becoming more toxic the higher I earn. I still hate my job. Honestly, I hate it more the more I move up. I wasn't always a high earner. Growing up I was so poor we didn't always have power. I got lucky, met the right people at the right time. I will always be a socialist regardless of how much I earn. Equity for all. If that means I pay more tax, so be it. I'm happy to do that. I'm a proud union member. I want to see more form unions. Or join one. Not gonna change America without having money and power. Because I have solidarity with the working class to which I also belong. Making a livable wage is not enough to dissociate from working class struggles. Because even though I am somewhat well off, I am paychecks away from having nothing due to loans. Second reason is, I wish more people had at least some financial security so that the society would be better overall. And people could do what they actually want. High earners is a myth. To divide the working class. $100,000 is nothing compared to $1 billion, much less $100 billion. It doesn't matter how much you make. The problems within a corporation are pretty much the same throughout until maybe you make it to director and above and have a bit more immunity. Does everyone here think if they make $100K that these problems disappear? That stupidity doesn't still exist? That using your workforce as a meat grinder to make up technology gaps still doesn't happen? That there aren't bad managers? We're all the same and we're all poor. It's the people versus the ultra-rich who control the world. It's the millionaire who still is poor versus the ultra-rich who control the world. To make sure I don't become like some of the asshole bosses mentioned on here, I'm not so much anti-work as I am anti-exploitation of workers. I struggled working low-wage jobs for over 20 years that didn't provide sick leave, medical, dental or retirement benefits. generally mistreated employees with ridiculous work hours and requirements for time off requests, and doctor's notes required for calling out sick. Everyone deserves a living wage, benefits, and to be treated like an adult. Most of the people and businesses that complain no one wants to work anymore are just employers who pay and treat their employees poorly.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.